Hi, today I'm going to take you through the steps required to do a quick search of UW courses. And the first step is to find the UW-Madison timetable. Oh, and look, I've entered it in recently, so Google knows just what I need. UW-Madison timetable. Here it is, the schedule of classes. So you just click on that. And that takes you to this page from the Office of the Registrar at UW-Madison. And what you'll need to do is access a class search for the general public. So we'll use the public class search link. Then up comes the next page. Great. So the first step is to make sure you select the correct term. And the term for classes right now when I'm doing this search is spring 2011-2012, so that's exactly right. The school or college, when you click this drop-down menu, you'll see that there are a lot of options. Some of them are very popular with WESLI students. We've got business, engineering, pharmacy, all sorts of things. I am actually going to choose letters and science. It's a somewhat more general category, and it has a lot of more introductory and general knowledge courses that are generally offered to undergraduates. And you can see here that there is a really long list of courses and departments to choose from: math, science, humanities, social sciences, art, all sorts of things, languages. And what I am going to choose is urban and regional planning. And I'm not going to worry about any of these other things, but I am going to jump down towards the bottom here. Keep scrolling and scrolling. And towards the bottom, you'll find an area where you can choose the meeting start time. And that's going to really come in handy if, for example, you're taking classes at WESLI in the morning. That means that you aren't really available to take a UW course in the morning. So for the purposes of this test run, I'm just going to type in 1 p.m. So we'll be looking for courses offered in the afternoon. And then I'm not going to worry about meeting end time, but I am going to look at the day of the week. I'd like to include any of the following days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you want to, you could also check Saturday or Sunday. Or maybe you're really only interested, maybe you've got a really busy schedule, so you're only interested in courses that are offered on Tuesdays. That's fine. Then you would only click Tuesdays. But I'm going to look for any classes offered during the week, during the afternoon. And that's really it. I'm just going to do the search now and see what comes up. Great, so here is our list. It's not the longest list of results, but you'll see there's some variety. The most elementary, the most introductory courses are at the top of the list, and as you go on, they get more and more advanced. So by the end here, you'll see that the prerequisite, which is a prerequisite is just what's required by a student, especially a UW student, in order to be able to enroll in any given class. So this is what you have to have done in order to take the class. And you'll see a lot of these at the bottom require that you're a grad student. But this one up at the top, Introduction to the City, looks really promising. It requires a sophomore standing, so that sounds nice. And some of these others sound possible also, but they also seem rather specific. So the real estate process, maybe that's interesting to you, and that's wonderful. But energy economics, that could be really interesting. But again, that is starting to be fairly advanced, which means it's probably quite a small class, which in turn means that it might be more difficult to sit and observe the class without disrupting it. So the more elementary the course, the larger the course, and therefore the easier it's going to be for you to get permission to sit in on the class, because if the class is already really large, it doesn't make a big difference if they have one extra student for a day. So I am going to take a look at Introduction to the City and see what the details are. So I'm going to go to View Sections, and the new page will load. Just takes a second. Great. So as we scroll down, first what we see, days and times. Oh, that looks great. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 p.m. to 2:15. That sounds really good. And we also can see the room where the course is held, and it's in the Science Building, room 180. And this is really cool because it says the instructor, and I didn't know that Dave Cheslevich is the instructor, and that's actually really amazing. I would like to take this class because Dave Cheslevich is a really well-regarded, well-respected former mayor of the city of Madison. And it's really kind of exciting that he's teaching a class at UW. So let's see, what else can we see about this? Actually, I will go ahead and I think I'm going to explore this link. I think the combined section detail might tell us how many people are taking the class. Yeah, so here we go down to class availability. The combined section capacity is how many students are allowed to take the class. And then the enrollment total tells you how many people are actually taking the class this semester at this time. And then available seats means that's how many more students could enroll if they had the right permission. But that's not really what you're doing. You don't want to enroll in the class. You just want to go to one single class, one lecture. So this is great. This is really everything you need. Yeah, it's wonderful. That's about it. And if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see that there's also a description. It's not usually very detailed, but it gives a little information. So as you're exploring all the different classes that maybe you're interested in, the description might help you make up your mind which you're most interested in. So yeah, that I think is it. And then if you want to continue, so right now we've done one search. So to go back, the back button doesn't work very well usually, so you need to click these buttons. So I'm going to click Start a New Search. And that takes us back to this first screen where you'll just leave the term as it is, and you can explore different colleges or schools. And then once you've chosen the college or school, then the appropriate course subjects will appear in this drop down. And yeah, good luck. I think you'll have a lot of fun. I think you'll find it a really valuable experience attending one of these university lectures. And it's a good taste of what's to come in your future. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening.